We also have, thank you, Mr. Julia.
Thank you.
We're also scheduled for a docket call in People v. or a plea hearing in People v. Gregory Frisky, file 24-6860 FH. Counsel, you want to place your appearances on the record?
Melissa Goodrich, Boyne County Prosecutor.
Brian Plea on behalf of Gregory Frisky. He's seated at the council table to my right for the purpose of plea taking. This kind of explains the entire hearing of pleading guilty to having everyone has to. Third, prior charges aren't listed on here, so they've already been dismissed. Okay. I just need you to sign right there, date 6/25. Sign right there. Work on it.
Yes.
You only have to sign the vice rights form, which is record.
Just do one. Oh, actually, with the sentence agreement, we should have him sign that. There's been a change in the court rules where I'm actually required to advise him on the record and in writing about sentence agreements.
Oh,
So if we can go ahead and do that.
sure. Have him sign the vice rights
Vice rights form, yes. All right, we're back on the record and recalling People v. Frisky. Mr. Frisky, would you please stand and raise your right hand for me, sir? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, you can be seated, sir. Are you Gregory William Frisky?
Yes.
Mr. Frisky, a guilty plea hearing is an important event that includes the waiver of constitutional and other rights that you have. So I want you to listen carefully. At any time, if you've got a question, ask me. If you need to talk to your lawyer, you just let me know at any time. I have to advise you the maximum penalty you could face for the charge of operating while intoxicated, third offense. It is a felony. It's punishable by a maximum of 1 to 5 years in prison and a fine of $500 to $5,000, or probation with 30 days to a year in jail, at least 48 hours to be served consecutively, and 60 to 180 days community service. The court can order rehabilitative programs, vehicle immobilization, reimbursement for the cost of prosecution, and emergency response. Do you understand the maximum penalty, sir?
Yeah.
And did you read and understand the rights listed on the advice of rights form?
I did.
And you signed that here today?
Yes.
Do you have any questions for me or for your lawyer about any of those rights?
I do not.
Do you wish to give up all those rights and enter this plea today?
I do.
Now, if I accept your plea, you're giving up any claim that the plea was caused by any threats or any promises or inducements not placed on the record. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Also, when you plead guilty, you lose the right to appeal. And if you want to appeal, you have to seek permission by filing an application. But the issues you could raise would be very limited after a plea, much more limited than if you were convicted after a trial. Do you understand that? Now, the plea agreement provides that in exchange for your plea of guilty to count one, the weapons will be, any weapons that were seized to be forfeited to the agency. There's a sentence agreement that any incarceration ordered shall not exceed the Michigan sentencing guidelines. And the parties give me permission to write in that the remaining counts to be dismissed, because it doesn't actually say that.
The counts are already dismissed.
Oh, were they already dismissed?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh, there's an amended that was filed?
There was originally for his treatment court application. We just didn't add it back in after.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, you guys are way ahead of me then. Looking at the wrong one. All right, so Mr. Frisky, do you understand the terms of that plea agreement? I'm sorry, you have to speak up a little bit so we can have a verbatim record. Understand?
Yes, I do.
Now, that sentence agreement for the sentence to not exceed the guidelines is not binding on me. It says binding. What that means is if I don't have to follow it, but if I don't follow it, you'd be allowed to withdraw your plea. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Now, the exception to that is if you engage in some misconduct between now and the sentencing. Let's say you don't show up for your sentencing, you abscond on your bond. Or let's say you get arrested, you commit a new crime, or you violate conditions of your bond. If you do any of those things, that type of misconduct would cause you to lose the right to withdraw the plea even if I went above the guidelines. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Other than the plea agreement, has anybody promised you anything to get you to plead?
No.
Has anybody threatened you to make you do so?
No.
Is doing so your own free choice?
Yes.
Knowing all this, how do you wish to plead to the charge of operating while intoxicated, third offense?
Guilty.
So, Mr. Frisky, on or about April 3rd of last year, 2024, were you operating a highway on King Point Road in Sheboygan County?
We operate a motor vehicle on a highway.
This is a private road.
Right, an area open to the public.
Yes.
Was that in Tuscarora Township, Sheboygan County, Michigan?
Yes.
Prior to driving that day, had you consumed alcoholic intoxicants?
Yes.
And when tested by the Michigan State Police, you tested at 0.198. Is that consistent with the amount of alcohol that you drank that day?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a prior conviction in 2002 in the 74th District Court for operating intoxicated?
Yes.
Do you have a prior conviction in 2006, also in 74th District Court for operating impaired?
Yes.
Thank you. I believe many jurisdictions, Tuscarora Township, Sheboygan County, Michigan, a private roadway is an area open to the public. His blood alcohol level was in excess of the 0.08 required by law, and he has supplemented with his prior convictions. So I'm satisfied as to the factual basis for venue and jurisdiction being found.
Thank you, Mr. Clean. Are you aware of any other promises, threats, or inducements?
I'm not.
And do you believe I complied with the courtroom?
The court has complied.
Ms. Goodrich, are you satisfied with the factual basis in this
Yes.
case? Do you believe I've complied with the court rule?
Yes.
And are you aware of any other promises, threats, or inducements?
No, Your Honor.
All right, well, Mr. Frisky, I find that your plea is knowingly, understandingly, and voluntarily made, and that there is a sufficient basis in fact and law to believe that you're guilty of that offense. So I do hereby accept your plea of guilty. I'll schedule sentencing for Tuesday, August 12th at 1:20 in the afternoon. Any objection to continuation of bond, Ms. Goodrich?
No objection.
Bond to be continued, same conditions. And Mr. Frisky, before you leave today, I want you to stop in the probation department, tell them you entered a plea and that you need to schedule an appointment. And they may give you a packet to fill out. You have to cooperate with this process for them to interview you. So I know more about you than what I just learned now, so that I can make a sentencing decision that's fair to you and to everybody involved. Your lawyer can advise you of your rights during that process as well. Okay, you have any questions for me, sir?
Not this time.
Okay, I'll see you on August 12th at 1:20.
Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Clayton. That will conclude our docket today.